If you're not Christian, then what I'm about to say, you might be like, oh, I know, it's obvious, duh. If you are Christian, you might say, oh, that's blasphemous, Patrick, I can't believe it. Jesus is not God. And guess what else? Jesus never said that he is God. And I'm about to show you in the scripture where he most directly referenced that, but even then he didn't say that he's God. This is the New American Standard Bible. It is seen as the most accurate translation. At John 10:33, it says, "The Jews answered him being Jesus, 'We are not stoning you for a good work, but for blasphemy, and because you, being a man, make yourself out to be God.' Jesus answered them and said, 'Has it not been written in your law, you are gods? Are you saying of him whom the Father sanctified and sent into the world, you are blaspheming? Because I, being Jesus, said, I am the Son of God.'" In other words, Jesus was referring to Psalm 82, which is a psalm of Asaph, who was the leader of the orchestra or something during King Solomon and King David's time, which is about 1000 BC. "They do not know nor they understand. They walk around in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are shaken. I said, you are gods, and all of you are sons of the Most High. Nevertheless, you will die like men, and fall like one of the princes. Arise, God, judge the earth, for you possess all the nations." In other words, to basically summarize all of this and bring it back to the main message that I'm portraying, the most direct time that Jesus ever referenced himself being God is when he said that we are all gods, but we will perish like men. But the fact is, Jesus never actually said that he is God. He said that he is the Son of God. And in this verse, he's referencing that we are actually all the sons of God. In other words, one of the biggest misteachings of Christianity is that Jesus is God. And that's why so many people turn away from Christianity, because it doesn't make sense to them. Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for God to come into human form, because that's not what a God is. A God is something beyond understanding. And Jesus was here to simply preach to live like him, because his way is the right way to live with unconditional love, with forgiveness, to sacrifice, to live in alignment with God. That is what Jesus was teaching. And Jesus was essentially saying that he is the representation of which we should all follow, which is very much true, because Jesus did live his life the best possible way. And we do Jesus a misservice by saying that he is God, or that he claimed that he is God, because he never did. That was never, ever, ever Jesus's intention. And we need to correct people in this, because like I said, it's one of the biggest misunderstandings in Christianity, and it turns so many people away, because when people actually understand Jesus deeper and realize that he wasn't God or trying to be God, then people really understand what he was saying. And that's that every single one of us can be like Jesus. Every single one of us has the ability to be like Jesus with faith and belief. And that's the point, because when you think that Jesus is God, then you think that you can't be like Jesus. And that's the point. Jesus was showing us that you can, that we need to be like him. And that has been lost, because people just think as long as they say, I believe in Jesus, then they're good, then they go to heaven. But Jesus wasn't saying that. That's not what Jesus said. By believing in him, you have to actually do as he did, because how can you believe in something but not replicate it? That means you don't actually believe it. You can't just say you believe in Jesus. You have to show with your actions. You have to be like Jesus Christ. And that's the thing. So, I hope you took something from this. If you're not Christian, I hope you realize that you need to do your own thinking and research. Don't just hear what other people say. do your own thinking. I've been reading this Bible for the past few months, and I've really been understanding Christianity or Jesus even deeper than I have before, because I think and read for myself. Anyway, if you like the message, share it around. Let me know if you want more, because in a lot of ways this is my purpose. And maybe I'll do more. Until next time, I love you and peace.